Sarah stared at the thinning strands on her brush, a familiar ache in her heart. For years, she had watched her once thick hair diminish, attributing it to an unfortunate family trait. A sad acceptance had settled over her, believing this was simply her genetic fate. Each morning, her reflection in the bathroom mirror revealed more scalp peeking through. A worried expression became a constant companion as she meticulously tried to style around the growing patches. Little did she know this wasn't just genetics playing a cruel trick on her. Sarah finally decided to seek professional help, stepping into a bright, modern salon bathed in natural light. A warm smile from the stylist, Emily, greeted her. Sarah felt a faint flicker of hope in the stylish, inviting space, sitting in a sleek salon chair, ready for a fresh perspective on her hair journey. As Emily guided her to the hair wash station, the gentle flow of water began. Sarah explained her long-held belief that her hair loss was simply genetic. Emily listened intently, her fingers gently exploring the delicate texture and sparsity of Sarah's hair, a concerned expression subtly forming. During the shampoo, Emily's experienced hands gently worked through Sarah's hair. She immediately noticed an unusual fragility and an alarming thinness, far beyond typical fine hair. Close up. The individual strands felt incredibly delicate, not just thin, but almost brittle to the touch. This wasn't just fine hair, it was significantly compromised. Emily paused, her expression shifting to a subtle concern as she continued to examine the scalp more closely. Her fingers meticulously parted sections, revealing an unhealthy sparseness and visible scalp that worried her. This was more than just genetic thinning. Something deeper felt profoundly wrong here. Emily gently combed through Sarah's still damp hair, but her careful movements couldn't prevent the shocking amount of strands clinging to the brush. Sarah watched Emily's thoughtful face, a knot of dread forming as the stylist quietly expressed her concern about the excessive hair falling out. This was clearly more than typical shedding. As Emily continued to examine Sarah's scalp, her suspicions solidified. The widespread fragility and diffuse hair loss weren't typical for purely topical issues. She knew deep down this pattern hinted at a systemic issue, a body-wide problem causing the hair's distress. This warranted immediate medical investigation. Emily, with a grave expression, firmly advised Sarah that her severe hair thinning pointed to something much deeper than genetics. This isn't just about your hair. It's a critical health warning sign that demands immediate medical attention, she urged, pointing insistently towards Sarah's scalp. You need to see a doctor without delay. Driven by Emily's urgent referral, a worried Sarah soon found herself outside the doctor's office. Inside, she began a serious discussion about her symptoms and the stylist's concerns, explaining every detail of her accelerating hair loss. This crucial medical advice marked the beginning of her diagnostic journey. Sarah sat across from the doctor, explaining her wider symptoms beyond just hair loss. A blood sample was swiftly taken, a small vial holding the first vital clues to her mysterious condition. The initial tests felt like stepping into an unknown labyrinth, each step heavy with apprehension. Back at the lab, a meticulous technician carefully processed Sarah's blood, diligently searching for answers amidst complex data. Meanwhile, Sarah paced the sterile hospital corridor, the silence amplifying her anxious waiting. Every passing minute felt like an eternity, hoping for clarity from the medical maze. Dr. Evans finally sat Sarah down, a serious expression on her face as she reviewed the medical chart. Your blood test results are back, Sarah, and they've revealed a severe systemic iron deficiency. Sarah's mind reeled. A sudden wave of shock washing over her as the gravity of the situation began to sink in. The doctor continued explaining how critically low iron levels could impact every bodily system, not just hair. This isn't just about feeling tired. It's a severe illness that could have life-threatening implications if left untreated. Sarah listened intently. The full, frightening scope of her condition now alarmingly clear. The immediate focus shifted to Sarah's recovery. Doctors prescribed high-dose iron supplements essential for replenishing her critically depleted reserves. This daily regimen marked the true beginning of her arduous journey back to health, emphasizing the crucial role of internal nourishment in her healing process. Alongside medication, Sarah embraced a holistic approach, incorporating an iron-rich, healthy food plate into her daily meals and prioritizing rest. These self-care steps, though simple, were vital. She began noticing subtle changes, early recovery signs hinting that her body was slowly responding to the vital care it desperately needed. Weeks turned into months, and Sarah's hair began its remarkable transformation. A softer, thicker texture emerged at the roots, replacing the brittle strands she knew. Her scalp showed clear signs of healthy hair growth, with a subtle new shine that reflected her growing hope and renewed vitality. The salon visits transformed into celebrations of progress. Sarah, now glowing and smiling, saw her stylist beaming with pride. The once anxious appointments were replaced by a vibrant salon scene filled with shared joy and the promise of a full recovery, a testament to their combined efforts. Stepping into the sunlit world, Sarah radiates a new vitality. Her vibrant hair, once fragile, now bounces with life, mirroring her newfound energy. She embraces every moment, no longer held back by the debilitating fatigue, a truly healthy and vibrant woman. Sarah's second chance at life ignited a profound awareness. This journey taught her the critical importance of listening to one's body and the power of medical checkups. Her story underscores that even subtle symptoms can mask life-threatening conditions, urging everyone to prioritize their health and seek professional advice without delay.